Hello, how are you doing today? I'm great as well, thank you so much for asking, and welcome back. Yes, I did recognize you. I recognize most of my patients. So, how's everything in life? Good, how's your family? And your health? Perfect, that's what I love to hear. So what can I do for you today? Alright, so you made an appointment today for a cranial nerve examination? Alright, so when was the last time you had this examination conducted? Almost 2 years ago? Alright, no problem. Let me just double check on the system and I'll get back to you in a second, okay? Alright, I remember your first name, so can you just give me your last name, please? Alright. And also your date of birth. And the year. Perfect. So I do have you down for a cranial nerve examination. And I am the doctor that would be doing this, okay? Alright. So you've had this examination conducted before. Do you have any questions before we get started? No? Sounds good. So I am required to wear these gloves, so just give me a second to put this on. I know, I'm sorry. I asked for larger gloves, but they always get me medium for some reason. So it is a struggle to put this on. Tick tock, tick tock. %. This is good. Let me just get the other one in now. Perfect. Ready to go. Okay, so before we get started, I have to ask you if you have had any head trauma lately or any concussion. No? Perfect. And are you wearing any corrective lenses, contact lenses, or do you not require them? You're wearing your contact lenses? Perfect. Alright, let's get right into it then. So the first thing I'm going to have to test you is your sense of smell, the olfactory nerve. So I will be presenting you 3 different type of smells, and you are going to have to identify them. Don't worry, these are very common things, so it's very distinguishable, okay? Let's get right into it. Alright, right here. So I have cotton swab, which I will be using for this part of the test. So here we go. So I will have to ask you to cover one of your nostrils, and I will be testing them separately, okay? Right, so let me know what this is. Vanilla, perfect. And then the next one. Let's tap it in a little bit here. Okay, cover the same nostril, and here we go. Chocolate, very good. And then the third item here. Keep the same nostril covered. And then let me know what you smell. Cinnamon, perfect. Okay. Now cover the other nostril, and we'll be conducting this one more time. Cover this one. Here we go. Vanilla, perfect. go. Same thing, cover the nostril and let me know what you smell. Cinnamon, perfect. And the last one. Let me know what you smell. Chocolate, perfect. Okay, so that's basically the first test, and you passed with an A+. Let me just put this in onto the system. Alright, so the next thing we're going to test is your sight. I'm not going to be going too in depth with this, just very basic, okay? So the first thing I want you to do is to cover one of your eyes, and I will be moving my fingers around, and I just want you to follow it, okay? Alright, just cover your eyes, and we'll start. Very good, just keep following it. Very good. Very good. Good. Now cover the other eye and we'll be doing the same thing. Here we go. Just keep following it. Do not move your head. Very good. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Now the next thing we're going to do is for you to follow the flashlight. You don't have to cover your eyes, okay? Just stare directly at the light and just keep following it with your eyes only. Do not move your head, okay? Let's begin. Good. 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 Very good. Okay, so do you have any blurry vision right now? Everything's perfectly fine? Perfect. So the next thing we're going to test is color blindness. So we will be using this chart here, this picture. There's a number embedded in all of the circle. They're quite colorful, right? So I would have to test you to see if you can see the numbers in it, okay? Let's try this one right here. 13, very good. Let's do this one down here. 9, very good. And let's do this one right here. 16, perfect. Alright, so you passed the color blindness test. And then we are going to be using this beautiful chart here that we're all very familiar with. So I will be pointing at different letters, so you just have to recite it back to me, okay? Very good. Let's begin with the first line. A, perfect. Let's do the second line. S, M, very good. Let's do the third line here. R, I, S, perfect. And then we're going to be skipping the fourth line and we'll be doing the fifth line, okay? E, S, T, I, F, Y, perfect. Okay, very, very good. Okay. Now I want you to cover one of your eye, stare directly at me, and don't move your eye, okay? and I will move this finger around, and as soon as you don't see it anymore, just call it out, okay? Ready? Just cover this eye first, okay? Good. 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 Now do the same with the other eye. Cover the other eye and we'll do the same test one more time. Are you ready? Good. Let's begin. Good. 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 Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to hold a pen out in front of you. Just stare directly at it, and I'm going to move it closer to you, okay? Just continue staring at it. This is to test your pupil dilation. Very good. So you are doing very, very good. Alright, so that is the second part. The third part, we're going to be testing your hearing, okay? So I will be covering one of your ears, and I'll be whispering numbers and then words into your ears, and then you just have to recite it back to me. I will be testing this separately, so one ear at a time. And then after that, I will be making some sound with my finger in the gloves, and then you just have to tell me if you hear on the left side or the right side, okay? If you're ready, let's begin. Alright. I'll cover this ear first. This is going to be your left side, so let's begin. You ready? Good. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15, very good. I'll cover this ear now. 11, 2, 3. 11, 2, 3, very good. Now I'm going to be whispering words into your ears instead of numbers now, okay? Let's begin on the left ear first. Tingles, triggers, relax. Tingles, triggers, and relax. Very good. Now I'm going to cover this one. Cranial, roleplay, pineapple. Cranial, roleplay, and pineapple. Very good. And this time I will be making sounds with my gloves now, okay? Are you ready? Just tell me if you hear it from the left side or the right side, okay? Let's begin. Left, very good. Left, very good. Right, very good. Left, very good. Very good. Right. And both sides. Perfect. Now I'm going to just touch around your ears to make sure there's no pain, okay? Alright, let me know if you feel anything. Well, any pain. Nothing? Perfect. Alright, so how are you feeling so far? We're almost done, I promise. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be testing is your facial senses, okay? I will be using a cotton swab, and this time I have to ask you to close both your eyes, and I will be touching around your face, and you just have to let me know when you feel it, okay? Alright, so whenever you're ready. Okay, just have your eyes closed. Okay. Good, yeah. That's the forehead, very good. Yep, that's your chin. Yep, that's the forehead. That's the chin. Very well. How are you feeling? Good? Perfect. Right, so nothing seems to be wrong so far. I think you're doing very well. Okay? Now this part, I'm going to have to ask you to stick out your tongue. And just do that real quick. Yep. Now move it to the left. Now move it to the right. Now lift it up. Good. Okay. And then this part, just to test your facial nerves, I want to make sure that you are able to control your facial muscles and there's no problem with it, okay? So just raise both of your eyebrows for me. Good. Frown. Good. And let's see. Smile for me. Great big smile. Good. Now puff up both of your cheeks just like this. Good. Alright, and we did the tongue part already. Very good. Okay. This part we are going to be testing your shoulder muscles. So I will be placing my hand on your shoulders and just try to shrug your shoulder. I will be pushing you down. I just want to make sure that everything's going good here, okay? So I'm going to put my arms on my hands on your shoulder. Just shrug. Good. Now I'm going to be holding your head still, okay? And just turn if you can, okay? I will be giving you a little pressure, so just try to turn it. Good. Alright, so let me just take this off first. Oof, a lot of pressure to take this off. Alright, so we're basically done with the test. How do you feel? You feeling alright? Well, good news, you passed every single part of the test very well. Thank you very much for coming in. Let me just put everything in and submit it. Alright, do you have any questions before you go? That's it? Well, thank you so much for coming in, and I hope to see you next time, okay? Goodbye for now.